Stampede in a fight, all of a sudden things do change because they're going to have the initiation of Pango, they're going to have the Brewmaster split that's going to be difficult to deal with, and the damage of Sven.
They walk into a hero alone, they're pretty much guaranteed to get first blood here, Entity.
And, xNova.
I mean, he's dead. This will be the first blood. Who's going to be the one to take it? They'll try and maybe give it to the mid. It's actually going to be Watson. There we go, easy. Actually, I guess they didn't have the mid with them at that point. He'd already stepped back. So, yeah, easy first blood for Watson. No one's like, you can have that one, bro.
Yep. Great start for the CK for that laning phase. They're going to check to see if the ward is there. It is not at the moment, so they do get that information. Try to get the runes, and looking at some interesting facet stuff here. As Watson's actually getting a little bit of pressure. They're actually going to try to go for the kill.
Oh, well, they might actually have a good chance of this. Indeed, Watson.
They got him.
Underestimating their chance to get them off. But Boca will lose his life for it, but at least G2.iG able to get themselves a kill on the board. Still, though, in comparison to that of Entities.
xNova.
I mean, they could go for a kill opportunity here. He's going to try and lift back DM, but the Inkswell and the Stroke of Fate, it still connects. An Entity will find themselves a kill, so...
Fishman will give respect, though, to the rotation for Boca. Now he's running in anyway, actually. Might end up dying for that.
They'll certainly go for him. Rolling Thunder out for nothing to say. And caught against the cliff, but shield crash jump up to the high ground. He will. Tries to deny to the neutrals, but Boca are able to get that last hit in to take Fishman down. So they get a kill around the power room, but of course, as you saw, Entity, they're the ones that get lucky with the spawn, as no one's able to pick up an Invis Arena. Actually might be able to use that straight away to set up onto the two, and then see if the Inkswell and the Stroke of Fate combo, it's not quite enough to take nothing to say down immediately. He's able to get the shield crash off. They'll try and turn towards Boca. See if Baboka's able to run away from this. Good fear to push back no one. And a deny to the neutrals. Very, very, very swiftly done there. Nothing to say, though. He gets caught after it all, though. In the river, Watson's able to swing across from bottom lane. They don't get the support, but they do kill the mid.
Sneaky moves from both supports. xNova's going for a steal. Fishman's also going for one. JT, he'll contest. Same thing for DM.
Let's see who's able to interrupt too between the telekinesis and the hoof stomps. DM's going to have backup. So
DM's got this.
We'll be able to not only secure the Wisdom Rune here for the team, but also manage to set up to take xNova down.
Can they punish Fishman? They've got a blood grenade. Do they have a pushback? They should from the shot. They should.
Yeah. Now you've got the slow and the angle. And Fishman.
Taking quite a bit.
He's going to have the...
He's taking quite a lot.
I guess the stomp off.
But he's going down.
Yeah, Watson considers, but feels that at this stage just doesn't quite have the damage. So getting something like the Vessel, because he knows he will be involved in every single fight. There won't be any move that he is avoiding. So he's always going to be stuck in and really riding on the fact that they'll be able to get the kills here and there and start to at least slow down some of the snowball from Entities. And they jump in on the mid. They get the silence into the stomp.
He's looking pretty dead.
And they've also managed to link up the two of them. Doesn't matter though. xNova steps away, but indeed nothing to say. Dead again. Oh, Baboka, nothing to say. Starting to crawl closer towards the two of them. No one's in.
The roll's already out though, and the Vessel's on him.
TPs are coming in. They're going to look to try and turn this around. There is a Stampede to try and assist no one in his retreat. JT TP's over, and deep with the Stampede. That's going to be enough for no one to get away. Fishman's going to get left behind, caught in the river.
Good leash.
At the least, he should die. They'll get another shot in. No one's going to jump forward again, trying to help out. In fact, it's going to allow Fishman to stay alive. Fishman's able to get up to the high ground, get away.
And it bursts
through JT. The Brewmaster's gone. They've even managed to lay down the silence on the nothing to say. He'll get the shield crash off, slide to the side with the swashbuckle. See if he can live with the bottle regen. Toss forward though. Watson comes crashing down on top of him. Baboka will get Pierce the Veil off to provide some sort of safety from Watson. But the stun's back up and he's able to take him down through it. xNova on the retreat.
Another toss.
It's there again. No one able to help DM close the gap in onto the Rubik. The TPs are coming in. DM one more right click or two to take this down. He's going to be careful. And in fact might be punished. But Monet TP's in. xNova does kill himself there, I think, on the last attack.
Mail.
On the blade mail, yeah, indeed. And he's not able to turn up and get these splits off. He's getting punished each and every time. So if they can kill him again before he can get it off. This time he might have a chance. Indeed, he'll survive the efforts this time round. They'll take down Katsuomi with the Rolling Thunder. Nothing to say. Not quite able to catch in onto no one with the rolling. So then with the shield crash and the swashbuckle, but we get tossed back and into the avalanche.
He's vesseled again.
He's surrounded by the four of them. Surely they're able to finally bring down this tiny. JT closes in and no one will fall. So a good strike back from G2.iG. They will not be afraid of diving a tier 2 to go for him.
But Boca's in a really good position right now.
There he goes. He shows his immediate. No one's in with the jump combo. Is it enough burn? burst to bring down the Pango. It's close, but nothing to say. He's trying to remove the silence. Gets another shield crash off.
He's alive.
And he's going to be able to survive. Monet comes in, finishes up the kill. I said the splitter's there. He won't survive, but it does cost no one his life. G2.iG showing that in a pretty good spot to take this sort of fight.
As long as they can get as long as they can cast those ultimates.
They just go straight for DM. He's able to get the stampede off. Nothing to say. Chasing him down with the rolling thunder.
He's got him.
And indeed they will. The kills there.
Ooh, and he gave stampede. So that's actually a pretty big deal. Playing maybe for Power Rune though. They might look to surprise him on it.
I see who surprises who. Smoke up from both sides. No one. Smoke's going to dispel. He's straight onto X-Nova. So they can come in with the counter play. And Monet's going to jump in onto the backlines with the BKB in the God Strike. Takes down Katomi. Now turns over towards Fishman. It's Fishman on the run. Sleep to hold back JT for now. No one.
He's in trouble.
Toss him back, but indeed a couple more swipes will bring him down. He's able to turn with the avalanche. Hold back the Sven.
Can he get out?
Have they got any more damage to throw down on him? They do. Monet jumps in. Same to his head, but nothing to say. They get him with the shield crack. The split is going to be off for JT.
He gets
the split off just in time. They weren't able to kill off the Brew. And now they're going to potentially lose more. I mean, Watson, okay,
he's fighting them.
He's killed Monet out through the midst of it all, but he will die. I mean, Watson will take that. He's, hey, I did my job. I killed the enemy carry. Overall, the entity again. I mean, now they've got a bit more information. They've seen a few heroes pass by the warding, but now G2.iG, they're going to know that they know. No one's going to try and punish. He gets him with the jump onto X-Nova. Straight away the burst through the Rubik. Immediate buyback, though, from X-Nova. He's ready to reach on the fight, and indeed no one dies on the front line. The damage from Monet. They'll turn now over towards Katomi. He's trying to escape, but JT's got him.
He didn't BKB. He got clipped by the initial stun, got hit by the follow-up stun, and he's just 100 to 0'd. Probably could have seen something different there if he does get BKB.
That's risky. And going for that sort of play around there, if you're jumping a support, it's pretty much guaranteed they're going to buy back and TP back over immediately.
So that mid-tier 1, it's getting taken from 100% HP. It's down to 10% HP.
He's going to have it right.
And it's dead.
He's got it. They might even be able to go for a kill as well with the setup here. Nothing to say. Comes in with a rolling thunder onto Fishman. Entity, they might just have to let him go. They're going to drop the soulbind. They're thinking about fighting this. As they're looking towards the fight. Watson, is he able to get stuck in? He is. He's going to go straight in towards Nothing to Say. They'll burst through the Pango. See if they can burst through anything more. They'll look for Baboka, but Baboka is able to stand his ground here with a Pierce the Veil. No one's on the retreat as Monet and JT chase him down, kill him off through the BKB. Entity, they've lost 3. They're going to lose more. Katomi taken out beyond the tier 2 tower.
30 seconds, no primals, but it feels like it's got to be go time for them.
Straight to the bottom, maybe. Get the wrap. But they lose DM. To Baboka. I mean, you said he was strong. You said he was stronger than the Centaur. He takes him out solo.
He's going to give a lot of gold.
That's your support Muerta here. And now no one's trying to turn over the fight. He has got BKB. He's going to have to pop it. He's going to try and turn towards Baboka, take him down. He will get him, so a bit of revenge there, as no one's able to avenge the death of DM. They really want to try and do something when the ults are down, but as you say, at this point, G2.iG, they won't be afraid to take a fight when they don't have the ultimates, unless they get really caught by surprise. No one. So with the jump on towards JT, and he's just getting burst. I mean, again, it's Baboka. Now, Baboka's just shredding through no one. No one's gone. Watson, again, he has to back out of the fight. He's on about 20% HP. He's not in any sort of shape to fight the rest of G2.iG. Oh, Watson. That should be okay, sneaking around. I mean, he's thinking about setting up onto JT.
They've got to take these risky plays now at this point.
I see. Oh, I mean, CK still gets to do CK things sometimes. And there it is in practice. Doesn't matter how farmed this Brew is. And obviously, the CK is very farmed as well, but still, it's...
So still a little bit scary at times to go for that high ground, but if they catch no one outside, that might be the dream.
This is a risky push. He tries to step up and farm the creep wave. They get the jump in with the stun. They're in with the damage, and indeed no one. Is there any way out of this? There is not.
Well, that was a risky place for him to go. 70 seconds.
We're telling the team he's got buyback, and he has got buyback available. The soulbind on the 2 of them into the stun. Let's see if they're able to step up, but the stun will catch on to Watson. Now he pops the BKB, but he's already taken so much damage. And Watson, again, he just has to back away. They'll jump in with the burst. No one with this buyback, helping them clean up quite a bit as they've taken out Nothing to Say. So if they can step towards Baboka's BKB shortly coming to an end as DM Katomi and Watson's down top of him. And pull him back in. They killed off Baboka. Now they've got the silence of the Monet. Watson getting the illusions in and kiting away with the main hero. Buyback comes out from Nothing to Say. The age is gone on Monet. Anyway, to jump him a second time around doesn't look like it. So they'll back off. They're going to struggle in a fight. G2.iG without Nothing to Say, at this point, it's fine. They don't mind if he sort of tanks the initial jump and then he goes down, because the support, Baboka, he'll be ready to turn up and do the damage alongside Monet.
He's going in.
Nothing to Say, he's really going in. With the Rolling Thunder, I mean, they've got the split here with JT. I mean, they're pulling back Katsuomi. They're going to be able to kill the Grim. Stomp, not going to get onto nothing to say before the ult finishes, so he's able to keep his distance.
They'll reset.
It's going to be another buyback from Entity. Katsuomi back in the game. Monet wants to step up, but DM's able to catch him with a who stop. They'll lift him out to the side. If they've got any more grab for him, they have, but the BKB's up. It's a bit of a bait. Monet's ready to turn. Oh, Watson, he gets destroyed by the Sven. Monet,
2K crit.
More than happy there for Watson to step into his hands. He was absolutely ready to turn. The buyback will now come out from Watson. They've got the silence on and nothing to say.
Nice
He's able to get the swashbuckle off, and in fact, he might just escape. The stun will catch him, dragged back by the Rift. He won't. They'll bring him down. They get the stun from DM as well on the side, and the avalanche follow up onto the three of them. But the damage is coming in from the Muerta. Paboka pops the ult and the BKB, shoots down DM.
Still got to kind of reset here. Still 3/4 of the way. Still just walking to bottom to finish off this tower.
He's just doing so much here, JT.
Monet gets jumped.
Oh, he does get the opening stun. Backup's going to come in for nothing to say with the Rolling Thunder. The sleep will catch onto Monet. Fishman trying to step up to come in with the right clicks to take Monet down, but he just doesn't do enough as this ET, even with the buff built up. DM will be able to come in with the burst to finish him, but it's an immediate buyback from Monet. He's TPing over towards the outpost, trying to get back over towards the fight. Wants to keep this pressure on. A couple of minutes until no one's got his buyback back up. JT. Here's my demon, no one's in with the jump. They go straight towards Monet, but Monet's able to get the BKB off. Saving himself for Paboka. Paboka wants to pierce the belt. Monet steps up towards Katsuomi, takes him down. The Grimstroke's gone.
Monet is getting jumped.
He gets caught by the stun. Fishman's coming in with the damage on towards Paboka. He's able to punch down the Muerta. Monet will turn towards the CK, but the illusions are there. Monet, the Godstress will be coming in soon. He's falling very low. Watson's trying to get back in, but the sentries are down.
Oh, he's just dead.
So indeed he is, and he also does not have his buyback. He's still on cooldown for 3 minutes. So with that, G2.iG, I think they may have just done it. There's no CK to worry about. There's no Grim. There's only the 3 players left here on Entity to try and hold the defense. As here comes the push once again from JT. Back in with the jump on towards no one. On final effort to try and hold the Mac. DM's in with the jump on towards Xnova, but they've lost no one. He, of course, also without buyback. DM to go down. As Fishman, can he at least get a kill to end the game? He can't. He's going to get dragged back. GG is called as G2.iG will take this game 1.
Very nicely done. I think their overall just read of the game, read of the team fights early on was perfect.
They played it well.
They let Entity overextend a couple times, and it really did capitalize quickly. They were able to get those super successful fights, and then that top fight in particular was where the game blew open. They get the kill onto no one. That was the double BKB time from Entity, and then they get Roche. So
I don't know if they have enough damage when they bring the support. So Sven, Spiritbreaker take a lot of time. So I think they execute.
Gesser, your microphone stopped working, and don't worry, guys. He said so.
Potential as well too.
So if they can set anything up here, a bit harder to this time around. G2.iG against Entity's opening. They're
going to try. See if they have enough.
The blood grenade and the illusions. It's certainly bringing Fishman down low, and they'll get him. First blood for JT.
Love that he does this. Just immediately skills Boar and Hawk, so they have that extra disable. It's a lot of damage between these two. Sometimes you do see Axes insta-skilled, but...
So looking at the Avalanche, they're talking about this PA carry. So at the moment with the methodical... top lane, actually, we're going to have to keep our eyes there because Paboka will be going down. Watson and Fishman able to strike. They hit the level 2. They're straight in on top of him. Are they getting tempted to?
They are now starting to get tempted.
Yeah, they're going to go for Xnova. The charge across the 2 of them, and indeed they know exactly when to strike.
Just waiting for that secondary wave to come in. Katomi, and he'll be fine too. He's got a stop to reset himself. Catapult wave.
They're just going to dive in again. TP's going to come in from Xnova, but it's not going to be able to save Monet. As Monet goes down, Katsuomi will dive to the tower. But Entity, they're absolutely getting what they want to get done on this bottom lane. A very insignificant amount. Very, very close matchup this game between the mids.
Up top, the charge, no one. He's in. He's got a coil if he needs it.
This time they're getting JT, no problem.
He's actually just hanging on to the coil even, so... Will back away. He probably thinks that the 2 bounty runes will be there for him, but Paboka actually did go in and steal them away, so no one won't have a refill. Not for the moment, but a nice rotation. And he will have coil if there is a move available, particularly onto the SF.
Oh, they're going to look for the kill here.
Requiem. No funny business.
They're happy to drop it.
A raise.
Oh, he's getting a chance to charge away. No, he's not. They'll bring him down. Tell you what, if he got out of that one, that would have been quite something, but He doesn't. Katomi goes down, back on the action on the bottom lane. X-Nova's gone again. DM. Each and every time able to team up with one of these supports to find the kill. Top lane, Watson's able to head over and steal the Wisdom Rune. He's even considering taking the life of Baboka as well. Diving in. Disruption to hold him back. Baboka into the trees, so Watson won't be able to find another Gemini attack on towards him. So Baboka lives, but Watson gets his Wisdom.
Oh my god, he barely lived. He almost got hit by the axes.
I mean, that's true. Those axes connected, he would have been gone.
You know, that extra bonus XP will start to add up quickly early on.
They want to go again down bottom. I mean, DM's got the black hole.
He is the strongest here on the map right now.
And Katomi able to charge across the two of them. Monet jumps across the side, but the Dream Core's there. No one ready and waiting. Burst through the PA. It's going to be a dead Hoodwink once again down here. This bottom lane just becoming a place, I mean, long becoming a place that you just don't want to go if you're on G2.iG.
No,
Entity, they're crushing it.
And overall in this game, they're playing with a PA. It's not a Sven. It's not a hero that just goes to jungle and catches up as fast. Yeah, you'll catch up, but it isn't Sven.
Having a good draft around him to at least buy him time to recover from this very tough start.
Especially the tough start, the fact that he's having a tough one and his supports now are under-leveled because they lost their Wisdom Runes. Fishman.
He's going to be very dead here. Nothing to say. Happy to drop down the Requiem. They immediately head over. They do not want entities stealing these ancient stacks.
He tanked the Requiem, though.
He did, and they're going to try and jump forward. No one jumping in. Katomi in with the charge over towards Nothing to Say. They're going to get the ult off, and DM is going to use his black hole to control the ST at the side of things. Nothing to Say, though. He picks up the triple on the way down. So they may have killed him, but he takes quite a few lives with him.
Puck. But they have to do it. Like, they have to actually go hunt him. They can't just let this game go passively for themselves.
They've got to get down here. I mean, they know exactly where Monet's going to be for the most part.
They'll run into Nothing to Say. I mean, that's a pretty good kill.
Absolutely, they'll take that one.
Dream.
Strong tools that Entity could use to take this PA down if they find Monet. They're looking towards the mid.
Big bug back.
Good knockback indeed there from Katomi. It's an easy setup. TP's coming, X-Nova not able to get the bushwhack connection, so no stun to hold back Entity.
I think Katomi's the only player I've seen take this facet, honestly. And no one in the meantime, though. He will find Monet.
Let's see if they can do it here. They've got the coil set up. Katomi heading over, but he's going to get held back momentarily by the bushwhack. Doesn't matter. Still able to get the nether strike off. Back into the Stormhammer. They take him out. Raw's there from JT to secure Katomi, so he gets the trade.
The hole?
He's got the setup with the black hole, buying time for the rest of the team to swing across, trying to help take down Nothing to Say. I mean, with all the Eidolons out, he may just be able to get on his own, and he does. Sure, he goes down, but DM gets the job done. Kills off Nothing to Say again.
I think if you get the Rory when he gets shield run off too, it could just be disastrous. You have to catch him like just in the front line there. Now they smoke, they know that they're here. G.
They've been scouted. They're going to get jumped first. Silence into the coil, onto the two of them. That's X-Nova gone, knocked back on towards the SF. Nothing to Say, straight into the black hole. DM's not messing around. Make sure he has the black hole to lock him down. Kill off the Shadow Fiend. Katomi falling low, will get caught by the bushwhack. So they'll lose one hero in return. But overall, it's again just a cleanup favoring Entity. Monet's getting chased down now by Watson and no one. He'll jump over towards the creep wave, turn with the dagger to slow down Watson, but it's not going to work. He's in with the Shikuchi. No one's in on top of him. They're just making it look easy now, these team fights.
Yeah. There's just no stun zone. There's no control. The Weaver and the Puck just have free reign. They can pick and choose their targets perfectly. And again, they get the godly initiation. JT's got to hope that somehow he can get Aurora on the Puck. If no one is fragile, if they're able to ever get the setup onto him, it's a big if, you know. He's going to be able to just dance around them in most situations. Monet actually gets spotted first. No one's on him.
And they're going to go straight for X-Nova. That's X-Nova gone.
And Monet, as I was saying.
Yeah, buying time for that. He doesn't even need the rest of the team to come across and help kill off Monet. He's able to do it on his own.
Really feels like all the pressure is on JT.
Oh, and they're diving straight for him. They're in with the glide, they charge for it. Nothing to Say, will be able to get the Requiem off, pushes them back for now. Fishman, he's running quick back in, and indeed the black hole catches onto the two of them, catches JT and Nothing to Say. They don't stand a chance, and now they dive up to the high ground. Charge over towards Baboka. Baboka's out as well. Entity making it look pretty easy now with this lead.
Just having a much better time. They can even just start pressuring high ground. Yeah, 3 minutes, as you said, on Aegis.
And they're the Dream Core.
They're actually just going to keep going.
And straight in underneath the tier 4, onto the two of them, they'll tap out. GG is called. Ooh. 23 minutes in, game 2, as the 2-game series is going to go the way of Entity. Well, they certainly had something to say after that last game, Fog.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, lack of stuns definitely started to really add up, but also just a bit of too much greed probably coming into G2.iG. Entity, they steamrolled them this time.